And I'm live. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Bean Scotch Fitness. It's Monday. Some of y'all have off, especially teachers. I don't go to work till later. So today we're going to cook some bacon. And we're going to keep up some potatoes. And then we'll cook up some eggs. Well, let's get this narrowed down just a little bit more here. Thanks for coming to chat. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Quick service announcement. My daughter's first book, The Fay Hotel, is now available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. And then I got tired of playing Skyrim a few times, so I have loaded up the Fallout 3 again. Trying to play it a little different this time, where I'm not being the goody two-shoe, but I don't know, not going to be evil either. So I don't have the room in Megaton yet because I haven't disarmed the bomb. But I'm doing those quests more. First of all, we start with bacon. That I got from Hy-Vee. And the bacon is going to be used, the bacon grease is going to be used to cook our potatoes. And then after that, cook up some eggs. Now, breakfast is one of those meals that are going to be very high in protein, which is good because your body thrives on protein. Your brain needs 90 grams of it a day. If you don't get it, you get headaches. It starts breaking down muscle because it gets number one priority. When the body says, oh, where does this protein go? The brain goes, it goes to me first. And when you're building muscle, you need protein. If you don't eat enough protein to fulfill your body's needs, it will break down muscle to repair the tore muscle. A lot of times when people say, well, I'm not really showing any gains or I'm not getting stronger than that, the first thing I ask them is what is their nutrition? And 9 times out of 10, they will tell me their nutrition is not so good. You cannot get stronger and healthier without good food. And I don't mean McDonald's. I mean good food. Non-processed food. One of the best all-around foods is going to be the incredible edible egg. One of the few food sources that has all 20 of the amino acids that you need. All right, let me catch up on comments here. I am cooking with cast iron. And I have done videos on the proper way to clean cast iron. So, Emma Sharon, thanks for joining in. Welcome, Share Bear. Chainsaw Tractor Company Machinery Supply, good morning. Currently making breakfast, getting it in. There you go. Yeah, I don't understand why they have a top chat either. I guess, good morning, cousin. Jacqueline, how we doing? I guess if I had, a million followers, that might make sense. But I always put it on live chat. So, but listening, I appreciate that. Hope you're having a very good day. Arc Wildman Survival, howdy. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. Remember, hit the thumbs up. It helps that algorithm, which helps the channel. I do appreciate the support from everyone. Channel's been doing decent. Pretty happy with, where it's been so far, considering how long I've been doing it. And I appreciate everybody that has purchased already the book, The Fay Hotel. There we go, get a little more light on the subject. Might have to turn the upper light on. Or maybe I can just get away with this one. Let's see if that helped. Yeah, that helped. That rounded up a little better. So my daughter's first book So I got the bacon in there cooking. I got about 12 pieces of bacon because I do have increased calorie need. And then later on today, I'll try to get in and get a bench workout. I should have time. So I got the taters. Got to use them up because they were on sale. But they're on sale for a reason. So when you get produce, whether it's vegetables or whether it's meat that's on sale, it's pretty much telling you, hurry up and use it. Because they put it on sale for a reason. So I picked these up last week. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cube them up. Now this will take a while. I usually do this while the bacon is cooking. And then I put them in about 1/4 inch cubes. Seem to be about the perfect size to get them to cook in a fairly amount of time. Remember, I do cook on lower heats. I think the longer, to a point, that you take cooking it, the more flavor that gets locked in. Now, exceptions to the rule would be steaks. You want to sear the steaks right away. And then you can cook them slow. Get that cut up on here yet. So, the week so far has been interesting. Friday, I did a nice long chest workout, recorded it. Had the one guy you see spot me often, Kevin, work out with me. Even had him in the video. And I was doing some editing, and the file got corrupted somehow and is gone forever. I was like, what? I do remember a meme where he's got the bodybuilder sitting there in their locker room with his head between his hands going, forgot the video of my workout. It's like it never happened. Kind of how I felt. But it still was a good workout. And remember, even a poor workout is still a workout. Anything that gets that blood moving, gets the circulation going, the heart rate up, the muscles tensed, all that is good for you. Now let's flip the bacon over. So even before I put the bacon in the cast iron, I give it a hot wipe down with a little olive oil to help keep things from sticking to it. I'm going to get to the point where when these finally wear out, I'm not going to replace them. So these are supposed to be these non-stick. And I find non-stick works well for a period of time, and then it no longer really does what it's supposed to do. And where I'll actually have less problems with cast iron. Cast iron also has the advantage of adding iron to your cooked foods, which is a supplement that you need to have. And that I think about 60% of the population is deficient in. Now, it doesn't mean you go out and you go take a bunch of it. All right, because that's one of those minerals. The right amount is a good thing. Too much is not a good thing. So one of the signs that you're not getting enough will be fatigue, paleness, things like that. I take an iron pill once a week. But I cook in cast iron, so I'm pretty sure I'm good. But understand a lot of the symptoms for iron deficiency are also the same symptoms for other vitamin deficiencies. How to break a plateau. I do. Now, all going to have plateaus. I have them. And some last longer than others. Plateau can last a month, it can last 6 months, it can last years. For the longest time, I was stuck right at about 425. Wasn't really getting any stronger, wasn't getting any weaker. And for my age group, that's a good thing too. But what I did is I finally started changing up the workouts a few times. Not always, but I found out what helped me. And what helped me at the end with the bench was the burnout, was the heavy burnout. So when I, would do my sets, for example, what I did Friday is I warmed up, started with the bar, 95, 135, 185, 225, 275, 315. My heavy sets were 365 and 405. I did go after 430. I didn't get it, but it still was good. And I did a static hold where I unracked it and held it for maybe 15, 20 seconds on 455. Boy, that was an experience. I haven't done that in a long time. But where I think now that heavy lift, that 405, that attempt at 430, that static hold at 455 does a lot of development and help you break through plateaus. But the one I think that does the most development was the burnout I did at 315, where I did 10. And every time I do a burnout, I try to get at least what I did the workout before, which I did the 10 to workout before, or try to add one if I can. And if you can add one at 315 tells me I can go 5 pounds up on my max. Tells me right there. So for every rep extra I get at 315, generally as a rule, not 100% of the time, but generally as a rule, and if it ain't the next workout, it's the next one or two, I can lift 5 pounds more. So I think it's that burnout that helps. Got to do all the other stuff too. And I did about 3 workouts in a row where I didn't even go up to 405. I was doing lots of reps at 2 1/4, at 375, or at 275, and at 315. And that also helped me. So I think, okay, Karen, good morning, hello. So I think that will help. Now, if you want more advice on what I just do on the videos, you can become a member. Doesn't cost much. Depending on which level, it's about $3 to, I think at the most $10 a month. There is one there's set for $25 a month. Ignore it. I can't change that. YouTube stuck that in there. But if you do the membership, you can email me. We can do video chats. We can talk about what your goals are. You can tell me what you're doing now, and I can put forth a program for you. I've got about 10 people that I'm doing this online on a consistent basis, and they have the ones that stuck with it, which is most of them, have done extremely well. Actually, have exceeded what they went a lot faster than I thought they would, which is a good thing. But then again, with plateaus, there's a couple reasons it happens. Some of it is body weight, some of it's nutrition, and some of it's your workout. And with membership, we'll discuss all aspects of that and we'll figure it out. We may not get on the answer the first time, but generally by the third time we get it figured out where we can break you out of that plateau. Just remember, plateaus are a part of lifting. You're going to have them. All right. Like I said, I probably was stuck at 425 for 3 years. And I finally broke it, and then I got 440 in the competition. And I got 446 in the competition. I was doing 480 in the gym. And I just reposted that one. So that was from, I believe, 2021. And then this year, I now have a TikTok. Am having fun with that? And I got on that because my daughter's on that, promoting her book heavily. So I got on that to help her. But yes, plateaus are normal. They're part of the game. And there's a lot of programs out there that do work. But what I see on some of the programs, as they don't also talk about nutrition, they don't also talk about rest. If you're not getting at least 6 hours of sleep a night, your body's going to have a hard time healing itself. And that's what you're doing. When you're lifting, you're breaking things up and then you're healing. Good morning, Michael. How you doing? Mr. Drummer. So, yes, I can help you. I mean, I got a lot of videos that you might provide the help you need, but if you do want some one-on-one, membership's not much, a lot cheaper than anything in the gym, and I'll work with you, and together we'll get you past that plateau. But I will need information so I can make a informed decision, because it's one of those things where, oh, this program always works. It's not that way. You got to consider the person's work schedule, their diet, and their height and their body weight. All those things are got to be put in consideration. There goes. Well, I'm 6'2", I weigh 210, I'm at 315. How long before I get to 405? Well, I'll be honest with you. It took me, once I decided to go after it, from 335 to 405, it took me 2 years. So, hey, Runner Boy, how we doing? Option vertical. I'm going to try a new YouTube live stream option vertical. Well, let me know when you're going to do that live stream. Hopefully, if it's not during my shift, I can pop in there. If not, I can always open it up and just listen, and give you a view. But good morning, our boy, Oki Khan, Michael, Body Beatdown. If you're not following the Body Beatdown or Runner Boy, I suggest you do. They have nice, clean channels and hard working. And I highly recommend it. I'd like to get Michael to 1,000 subs. We just now got over 800. I'd like to see if we can get monetized so we can start earning that 25, 30 cents a video. Like me picking up my cans, earn $7. So that was 2 gallons of gas. That'll give me a fortune back. About 2 trips there and back. So, and I was walking anyway. So it is what it is. Is it going to make me rich? No. But I did a service for my community and got some free gas. What can you say? We got a lot of taters. Mom is home because she teaches and they get President's Day off. I'm in a union, we don't get President's Day off. This is all right. Not the post office. And I actually worked yesterday. Alrighty. So I cook in bacon grease. The bacon grease and butter are far better things to cook in than your processed seed oils. And they told you to use seed oils, well, they lied to you. Let me see how we got it going here now. It puts you in the shorts option. So you're going to try live stream shorts? I'm going to have to research that. Because, yeah, shorts should get you more views. It's just your lives and your longer videos tend to pay a little bit better. But if you don't get a lot of views, then you don't. But I found if you want to get a lot of views and you want to get your subs ramp up, shorts are the way to do it. You get one short, gets a couple thousand views, that might pick you up another 10, 15 subscribers in a short period of time. But your long-term subscribers, I think, are best with the live streams. So the people that consistently or more consistently show up to live streams are your, like everybody here, are your more consistent. It's more watch hours than I've had, almost at 3,000. Okay, 3,000. There you go. There we go. Got you a sub, runner boy. That's how it happens. One at a time. Over time, it finally adds up. Help a share bear your sub to the Body Beatdown too. He does similar stuff like me. Moving bacon around. Get it to cook evenly. So a lot of times I want to spend an hour cooking breakfast. So I always say when you go to a restaurant, that's not supposed to be a fast food restaurant, and if you order a fully cooked meal and it comes out in 10 minutes, I'd be suspicious because it got nuked. Just telling you, that baby got nuked. So it comes out in 25, 30, 40 minutes, and it's probably been cooked. All righty. Arctic, how we doing today? It's bench day, yep. I may do bench. I don't know. I'm still feeling it here. If I don't do bench, then I think I will do possibly backs or arms. Then you're going to go cycling out in Romeoville or Palos Heights. It's a big area difference. Those two cities are pretty far away from each other. But out here, lots of places to go bicycle. I just walk though. It'll show up in the short tabs. Wow. I didn't know that was out there. I'll have to check that out. See how that works out. But anyway, yeah, so I've been cooking for 20. There you go. So you're cooking a good meal. And that's the way I look at it. I started cooking at 11:30. So yeah, I got about almost 27 minutes in. Lots of scenery. There we go. Yeah. There's that. So now that I'm on TikTok, I posted some of my lifting videos, and oh yeah, whole new crowd. Most of them, just like anything else, 95% of them are good comments. Then you got the ones, oh no way, I don't believe it, fake weights, whatever. And I just post my openpowerlifting.org, and that seems to take care of it. Going well. I did my lower back got better. So what was it, 2 weeks ago? I felt it tweak on me when I was doing squats. And I had to take Motrin. I had to do a lot of walking. If I sat down too long and I got up, I'd be like, oh, I'm an old man. But I did squats on Thursday. I did go light, and I was just more worried about getting down low enough. And I think I got down low enough. Well, I got down about as low as I can go. So I'm going to continue back on it. It's still going to be the year I do squat. And we'll see how that goes. Oh, yeah. You're resting on your chest. Yeah. Tell them to try that on one of their heavy lifts and see how that goes for them. If I sit there and let it rest 4 or 5, let it rest on my chest for a few minutes, it's going to make it a much difficult lift, which is good for you. But yeah, there's always, you look at their You look at their channel and they have no content and they have no subs and they have no life. All right. Remember, all lifting is good. Whenever I see a video, stop doing this lift, I just, you may have a lift that you rather do than that, and that's fine. There's more than one way to hit that muscle. But just because you don't like the lift, that's somebody else's favorite lift. Just like, obviously, bench is one of my favorite lifts. Legs or not. I mean, we all have our favorite lifts, but we're all exercising. Everybody's a critic. That's right. If it goes down and up, it's a lift. If you're contracting a muscle and you have to lift, nothing's going to move unless there's a muscle contraction. Well, it'll come down without it, but it won't go back up with it without it. And you're also contracting your muscle to make sure it doesn't come down too fast. So whether you do it with dumbbells, whether you do it with a straight bar, whether you do it behind the back, in front of the back, whether you do it seated, whether you do it standing, it don't matter. You're still working those muscles. Whether you're using wrist wraps or elbow sleeves or slingshots or whatever, you're still working it out. Everybody's got opinions on it. I used to, I stopped. Slingshot don't work for me because I bench way out here. I don't bench here. For people that bench like that, slingshot's great. A lot of help to me. It doesn't change my lift at all. You got people that lift to a board or two and pin presses and all that stuff has benefits. I used to do negatives a lot because I had enough people to do it. I was working out with another 3 or 4 people. That's a rarity now. I mean, Friday was the first time I had someone lift with me in a long time. So sometimes Jewel will lift with me too if I have it. Touch and go slingshot, wrap, whatever. As long as you're working it, you're contracting a muscle, you're adding weight over time, you're getting stronger. But yeah, don't call it a PR, just say I'm doing more weight. All righty. So let's dry off the bacon. So I let the bacon dry off in a napkin or paper towel, whichever it is I have. I'll add some butter for cooking medium and for flavor. Butter makes it taste better. And I want to make sure I have enough to coat the potatoes. Let them melt, and we'll be slipping the taters in here pretty soon. And they'll take a little bit longer. People they have opinions on everything. When I'm doing those pull downs, you're too close, you're too far. You're using your behind them. It's like, dudes, just get in the gym and lift. I've been lifting a long time. I do think I got it handled. But and generally the ones that are making those comments, they have no content. Most of the people have been doing it a long time and understand that people lift differently. I had a young man at the gym ask me about where his hand should be in the bench. I said, it should be where it's comfortable for you. Well, some people say I should be here, I should be there. I said, listen, we all have different long lengths in our arms. We all have different heights. We have different chest sizes, short wrist, long wrist. I said, pick what's comfortable for you and then do that. My grip has come in during the years because of being older and some injuries. So I don't bench way out here anymore. I'm now benching in closer. Obviously, it's changed what muscles I'm using. So you stir the potatoes in the cooking medium and the seasonings. What you're trying to do is get all 6 sides of the potatoes covered. And you want to make sure you use enough seasoning, but not too much. And that comes with experience. Otherwise, because once you got too much salt, you got too much salt. It's like, it's over, man. So I put my 480 pound bench from 2021 up on both YouTube and Instagram. I wanted to put it up on TikTok today. That should really make things go wild. Yeah, there you go. I try not to criticize. I try to offer criticism when I'm in the gym when they asked. So when that young man asked me, I don't know. I'm going to keep trying. I don't know if I'll hit 5 plates, but it won't be from lack of trying. And then when I do, I'll probably have to, have about 50 still shots of them on it because they'll, of course, they'll accuse me of having, CrossFit plates on there. Do CrossFit make 30-pound plates? I've never seen a 35-pound plate in a gym, but they say, well, CrossFit plates. But I've seen 35s, I've seen 25s. I've never seen a 30-pound plate. But I've been getting that, those are 30-pound plates. I'm like, what gym are you at that has 30-pound plates? Got 35s, and those bumpers, those 25 bumpers will actually look like, I haven't even seen any 35 bumpers. I've seen 10s, 5s, 10s, 25s, and 45s in the gyms I am. I have seen no 35 bumpers. Not saying they're not out there, but I haven't seen them. A lot of gyms just don't utilize 35s because most people will just add a 10 to that 25. And then if they would need to go to 45, they'll just take both off. That gym I'm at, the gym bought no 35s. 1.25, you can't get them. I bought some. Heck, I might even have it over here.
Well, people shouldn't make judgments on stuff that they don't know anything about. Yeah, I know, but obviously he thought he was under attack.
But I got them somewhere. But I have 1 pound. Or I think even bought half-pound ones. But generally in the gym, they have 2.5s. They have 2.5s, but you can purchase 1.25s. Yes, I've seen those. In your meats, you have, because a lot of times you can call what's called chip a record. So say the record is 200 kilos and you want to chip it. Well, then you're going to be 200.5 kilos. It can be. It's amazing what 5 pounds will do. You think about it, like, man, it's only 5 pounds. How hard can this be? And you're like, wow, I missed it. So, Fallout 3, when I just want to veg, which I did last night after work, and then read material for my daughter to Faith Hotel. Well written. And like, I guess this would cover fantasy. You got druids and fairies and monsters, but it's in a modern time and it's also an adult romance. So it's got it all. So get it on Amazon or Barnes and Noble. Or if you go to my daughter's Etsy shop, which is Fallout Umbrella, she's selling signed hardcover copies. So all that is good stuff. So what else has been going on? So we had nice warm weather, and then we had snow. And now we're getting warm weather again. Also on the Fallout Umbrella, you can get my Scottish fitness shirts. And also working on that crazy old man strength shirts. And she has a lot of her stuff that's she's got a lot of stuff for Navy nukes, because she was a Navy nuke. So check it out. You might like it. Yeah, they're talking about yeah, you're right. We're supposed to get in the 60, a little bit north of me, so we should get a little bit warmer, you know. Let me check it out. Check it out. So I'll take my weather bug. Currently, it's 46 degrees. Get a high of 49 today, so it's already a heat wave. Tomorrow, 50. Wednesday, 55. Thursday, chance of rain, 54. And then some 40s, and then back in the 50s. Everybody'd be going, yay, winter's over. And we going, no, it's not. Here's a good one from Q. Don't worry about the people saying it's fake or whatever. They're ignorant idiots who are insecure and jealous. At your age, you can do something so remarkable. I appreciate that. And you should be able to, anything you do is remarkable, as long as you're doing it. Don't have to be setting world records and that. You just got to be keeping yourself in shape. In a second here, I got So I've been following some videos from this Dr. Barbara O'Neill. And she's very, a lot of controversy around her. She talks about not using pharmaceuticals for just about everything. And a lot of stuff she talks about, I've already researched and know to be true. And then there's 59, there we go. It'll probably be warm. Belt squats. You know, and Shore Fitness has that machine. So probably when I go there, I'll do that. I think that's a good idea. I think that would help me get the squat in and eliminate any possibility of lower back pain. So I'll probably, when I go to Shoreward Fitness, I'll probably do a session of that. Today I'll probably be benching, and tomorrow probably some squats and arms. And then the next day hopefully militaries, and then backs, and then back to bench. That's the way I would like to do it. But I've been following a lot of her stuff, and she talks about the importance of magnesium, which is very important. You know, there's no absorption of vitamin D without magnesium. There's no absorption of calcium without vitamin D. Wow. Where's down there? How far south from Central Illinois are you? And then hearing about, oh man, not even 2 weeks. Here in 10 days, I'll be going to the Arnold in Columbus, Ohio. That's coming up quickly. I keep stirring the taters. tried to move the one from the outside into the middle. And what I look for is to see some uniformity, getting a little brownish and crispy. Then I know it's done. Now I used to just throw the eggs in there over the potatoes, but last time I took them out and cooked the eggs separately, and I kind of liked it better that way. So I think that's the way I'll do it. And when I have about time, breakfast is, lunch is done. It'll be time for a shower and then head to the gym. A couple miles from a little town in Middle Tennessee. Well, there you go. I was stationed in Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Rather hot town, and well, actually it's closer to Clarksville, Tennessee. I was there for my last year in service. So, I'm first airborne. And last time I cruised through there, it had definitely has grown up. It used to be from like the first gate all the way to 24 is it? Pretty sure it's 24. There was nothing. And now it's solid retail. And I was like, wow. That was probably from 15, 20 years ago. So I can imagine what it looks like now. But we used to go out to Reelfoot Lake and do a lot of fishing. And Michael, he's from that area. It's great fishing there. I mean, I can guide that lake. I know it so well. We used to do a lot of our fishing out there by Horse Island Ditch. A lot of bass there. Everybody else would be out there for crappie because it's known for crappie. We'd be out there for bass. So I'll get this a little bit, get it going. Go there. Yep. Now, what's funny is when I was stationed there, two of the soldiers there I knew that were in my unit wanted to go there, and I told them all about it and how to get there. And they rented a boat from the rec center, which was far cheaper than doing it anywhere else. I think the boat and trailer was like $25 for the whole weekend. Now, granted, this was 1982. I appreciate you, Bear. And 3 in the morning, they wake me up. They were getting ready to leave, and they want me to go with them. Well, come with us. I said, I don't got any money. Don't worry, we'll take care of anything. Okay. So grabbed my poles, went with them. So we slept out on Horse Island Ditch. We put our 10 halves together, and we slept on that ditch during the summer. And we cooked up hamburger, and we dumped the grease into the lake. Don't ever do that. Because what had happened in about the next hour, we killed about 10 water moccasins. Because they followed that grease trail right up to our thing. And me and Chucker beating the hell out of them. And I go, where's Ralph? We go in the 10 half, and he's inside an Arctic sleeping bag in the summer. 95 degrees out at night and humid. With his jeans in the head hole so the snakes won't get him. He was deadly afraid of snakes. So that was funny. This Plains River, the river that never freezes. I took a French class in Chicago, and they said, what's that river there in Joliet called? And I said, polluted. I would not eat any fish out of that river in that area. I mean, it's cleaner now, but at one time, that was a very bad river. You have a lot of chemical plants dumping into it. Even though they test it and it's only supposed to be so many parts per million, all that stuff, they're still putting stuff in there. No, don't drink that water. Yeah, I wouldn't kayak in that water. I don't care what it is. seagull. They're a nuisance, that's for sure. Yeah, it's quite polluted. Don't freeze. Too many chemicals in it. Yeah, I would not fish in that river. I'll fish in the Kankakee, maybe towards the Kankakee, Fox River in some areas. But generally, I like to fish in creeks that are feeding into those rivers, but they're not getting fed into by a plant. Well, that's like a lot of people fishing those reservoirs on the nuke plants. They go to LaSalle and fish. I mean, that water is cooling a nuclear reactor. I don't care how it's shielded. I just don't think it's a good idea. Maybe it's just me. Of course, the government says it's just fine. And of course, I trust them. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. So we got the potatoes getting there just about. Let me get the extra plates out. And get the butter to cook eggs in. I usually do scrambled eggs, but I think I'm just going to do some over easies. Put them next to the taters. So we got so many calories from the bacon and the potatoes as it is. Yeah, I wouldn't go near the water either. That's some scary stuff. So what I found out is the reason I'm starting to make my gains and got back into the 425 benches, which I'm happy about, is because I've upped my calories and my foods. Yeah, taking in 30 degrees. Yeah, same here. And I'm not comfortable in a kayak. I don't like having my legs up straight up from me. I can do a canoe, but I'm not comfortable in a canoe. And usually a canoe, I want to put a raised seat in it. Although you got to be careful because they are tippy. Tippy canoe? Tipper canoe? Something I remember. Well, I'm Sharon. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Thanks for the help and the moderation. Do that, and everybody have a wonderful day. And I'll probably see you on some of the other channels. Because we are a community, and we do see each other on other channels and say hi. And if you can, make sure you're supporting my other people here who do have channels, Runner Boy, Arctic Opium, and The Body Beatdown. I'd appreciate supporting them also. They're good channels. I'm going to kick up the heat a little bit because I got to get this party started. Let's get this party started. Let's get it started in here. Yeah, that's why I don't sing for a living. Let's see what we got going here. Yep, 4:30. I think by the end of the week. I don't think I'll try it today. But it all depends on how 405 goes up. But I think I'll work it up to 405. Then try to get like maybe 315 by 11. And then maybe if I have time, understand, once I get those heavy lifts, I'm taking a little bit longer breaks because they do poop me out. Maybe I'm going to reps at 275. Yeah. And hopefully not lose my videos this time. I think what I'll do is I'll save some sections of it out first. But actually deleted that video and I deleted the next video too, so that was kind of weird. But the goal is by sometime in March to have 440. And the national powerlifting and bench championships are March 23rd. That's a little more than a month away, and I will be going to that. That's in Dubuque, Iowa. And it would be good it'd be great if I could break my own record. I don't think I'll be ready yet. Yep, since you're pausing. Yep, pause will help. And then those burnouts afterwards. So I would just start doing burnouts at 205 or 225, probably 205. Do as many reps at 205 you can after hitting those heavy lifts. And try to get one extra rep every time. Yeah, that's good. I mean, but maybe try 205 for a burnout. The heavier weights will help you, in my opinion. do just a little bit better. So if you, Preppy Artists, how we doing? Thanks for joining in. Thanks for a thumbs up. If you do decide to become a membership, make sure you email me at scottishfitness@gmail.com so we can get together and work out some sort of exercise plan for you. So we got bacon and potatoes. We got lots of taters. Yeah, I gotta hit the heat up just a little bit. They're getting a little soft. I don't want them soft. So here, we'll get you a good view of the taters. He's starting to look good in the neighborhood, but what I want to do is I want to get a little brown crispy on the sides on them. So I'm now bringing the heat up to medium heat, and hopefully that'll help. There we go. And remember, if you haven't already, please consider ordering the Fay Hotel. Get on Amazon or Barnes & Noble. My daughter wrote it. I think it's a good book. If you like to read, please consider that one. I get nothing from that except the happiness of a father seeing her daughter being successful. So we got the eggs ready to go. The eggs will probably just be cooked over easy. And basically, the potatoes and the bacon is going to be a good portion of this. The Prepping Artist also has a channel, so consider popping up to Kelly and Rambo, and they do a live stream on Thursday evening, which I get to watch, but I can't hear because I'm at work and it's just the factory's too loud. But at least I get you the thumbs up and I get you the watch time. I do what I can do. And if you have any questions about fitness and that, go ahead and put them in there. If I don't know the answer, I will look it up. And I will probably do another series on the vitamins and minerals because the last time I did it was over 2 years ago. And I am in much better health this time. Sometimes I'll look at those videos from 2-3 years ago and realize I've come a long way to getting my health back. Because COVID did knock the crap out of me on the long term. So finally I've gotten better. Oh yeah, I was talking about Barbara O'Neill. So she was a doctor that talked about using natural remedies instead of pharmaceuticals. And of course, she's banned from practicing medicine like Australia and New Zealand and that because she goes against what the pharmacies say. Not saying she's right, but I know she's right on some things. All right, so things that she pushes are magnesium. Magnesium is a, there's a product that people in the lifting industry will take called ZMA, and it's basically zinc, magnesium, anhydrous. So you don't have to buy the ZMA. You can buy zinc and you can buy magnesium. And what I try to do is make sure I take magnesium along with vitamin D and zinc because they all kind of work together, and calcium. Now, don't take too much magnesium orally because it is also a laxative. So if you are where you are having a hard time going poo-poo, a couple of magnesiums over a period of 6-8 hours might just do the trick for you. But I mean, it's in my multivitamin, and then I usually take one at night to go to sleep. So it doesn't over-laxatize me. And then I try to eat a lot of peanut butter to kind of counter it. Another thing to talk about is cayenne pepper. It's supposed to be really good for the circulatory system. I've been doing that, and I think I feel better for it. And arginine, which I talk about, is great for circulation. So there's a lot of natural supplements out there, and I'll still go to your doctor. And if you have high blood pressure and if you have diabetes, listen to what the doctor's giving you. But some of these supplements can work with your medication to where you might not need it as often, or you may enjoy a healthier lifestyle with it being added to it. But she had a lot of good information out there. Not saying she's 100%, because I don't believe anybody is. But it looks like she did, put a lot of thought into what she was talking about. But then when people say, well, I have this, problem, I have this problem, I say, okay, then you're under a doctor's care, then listen to your doctor. I have a lot, so I have the cayenne pepper. And one thing with some of these things, they can be taken orally, or they can actually be absorbed through the skin. It's supposed to help circulation. I might try it with the bottom of my feet, but sometimes I get aches and pains there. And we'll see how that happens. And I got like these Balance of Nature's fruits and vegetables. I'm not a big fan of them. I take them until I'm out, then I'll probably won't buy them again. This is the way it is. Moringa, I am a big fan of. This is for breathing. And this has done a significant improvement in this mild asthma that I used to have. And I say used to because it really is not an issue that much. And then, let me see. Zinc. I already took a multivitamin, so I'm going to take some other things here. So it is a lot, but I tell you, I feel good. I feel good. This is ashwagandha root, which will kind of turn me in on. And magnesium, because your body needs it for over 600 chemical reactions. So we're talking about that. Trying to find my vitamin D one. Drink again. There we go. Here's a K plus D. Vitamin K is also good for you, but if you're on blood thinners, talk to a doctor before you take it. There we go. Now, when I get out and I do a lot of walks in the sun, I don't take as much vitamin D, because my body's actually building it, so I don't need to. And also, I don't really rely on the fruits part of this as much anymore, because I am eating bananas every day in my shake. And like I said, once I go through all of those, I'll be done with them. All right, so now I'm starting to get the crispiness that I want in them. I did kick up the heat a little bit. But now the potatoes are getting about where I need them to be. Let's see what we got going here. Yeah, vitamins and minerals, really interested in. So I will do that again. And just what I do is I start with vitamin A and then go to the B complexes and C's. I'll do a lot of research on it. And then I'll make a video and then I'll post it out there. So there'll probably be premieres. So I can still monitor the chat and do them that way. So hopefully, sometimes I did them as a live and then just left them that way. But if I do them as a saved video, then I can repost it later on. So we're getting about the part. Yeah, it's funny that people are really talking about doing healthy things. And that was my one concern during the Charlie 19 is they were pushing a very experimental thing, however you feel about it, and I don't, it doesn't matter one way or another. But one thing they weren't talking about was the importance of taking vitamin D, vitamin C, and zinc. And those 2 vitamins and minerals would have done far more help than the other things. And washing your hands. Washing your hands was actually a good thing. Like I said, it was 40 years later, my mom finally got her wish. I was washing my hands often. You want to fight the cold and flu? D, C, and zinc. People say elderberry. Yes, definitely elderberry. Why? Because elderberry is very high in C, D, and zinc. Natural way of getting it. That's a great way to do it too. So all those things will do far more help for you than NyQuil. Remember, the cold medicines are treating the symptoms for the most part. Now they finally, and it took a long time, and they finally started coming out with airborne thermal flu, things that started having a lot of vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc. And then they sit there and package it up and sell it to you. And for what you paid for that, you could buy a bottle of each and have enough for a whole month, and not for a couple days. Okay, up here a little bit more. Taking too long. So, anybody got any questions? Jump them in the chat. I'd appreciate it. For those of you just letting it run so I can get the run time, I appreciate that too. And the likes and the subs and the shares and all that goody stuff. Like I said, I'll be doing one on vitamins and minerals. So that'll probably be about a 7-8 part series. And probably have some fill-ins with other supplements that I take and why I take them and why I think they're a good thing. I encourage you to do your own research and just don't take everything I say by face value. I'm okay with that, but generally I research the heck out of it before I say it. We're getting pretty close. What I'm going to utilize is a slotted spoon. I can take the potatoes out and leave most of the cooking grease in there. Ultrasound tomorrow. Seeing what's up with my insides, maybe. So that was that intestinal, Michael? I remember I was having those problems. I had an upper and lower GI, and then the workouts took care of it. And you're already doing the workout, so I can't offer that as a cure because you're already doing them. I hope they figure it out. Hope things get better. It sucks being sick. Sucks not knowing. So I'm buying eggs from the neighbor. I'm buying eggs from the store. And we're barely keeping up. So I got a dozen there. Yep. I'll have to buy more tomorrow. We'll be out. It's a good thing. Still the cheapest way of doing it. Liver and spleen. Ooh. Low blood pellets are. Well, that's a concern. I hope they figure it out and get you on the mend. We'll be sending some prayers your way. Regardless you believe it or not, still sending them. Not necessary that you do, but it's necessary that I do. How's that go? Nice and sunny. I wish I had more time today. So these things, do I go to the gym or do I go for a walk? I'm going to go to the gym. Tomorrow might be a different conversation. Hey, Simple Tony, how we doing? Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the thumbs up. All that good YouTube stuff. We're talking about nutrition. We're cooking lots of bacon, lots of fried potatoes, and then we're going to have some eggs. And of course, wash it down with Fairlife milk. And then also I'm going to do a series starting next week on vitamins and minerals. So it'll probably be about a 7 to 10 part series. And, there might be some I do together just because they tie in together. Or I just might do a separate one on all three of those and do a separate, so I'll probably do one on zinc, probably do one on magnesium, probably do one on vitamin D, and then magnesium, and then tie them all in together. Why you got to take them together. All right, so let's start dishing up taters. Oh, yeah. And looking good in the neighborhood. So this is what I mean when I want them kind of get crispy. Just smell it. And I use a slide spoon so I can save the bacon grease and butter in there to cook the eggs. There we go. So we got those all set. Spatula already. We'll dump some more butter in there. I buy a lot of butter. I got probably about 15 pounds in this freezer, probably another 15 pounds in the freezer downstairs. Make sure that I have enough to cook with. Well, like I said, that's why I never complain, because I don't have these issues. And I know I'm truly blessed not to. So I don't complain about small, insignificant things. I know there's people like yourself that, we'll take a pull out of that one. That are dealing with serious problems. So remember, the incredible edible egg. The incredible edible egg. I'm gonna cook mama's first. Run and be free. So remember my sponsor, who is it? Fairlife milk. Half the sugar, 50% more protein. And how is important in protein? Protein is the most important thing. for your body. Get some more butter. Yeah, I buy different types of butter. I try to buy a lot of the Kerrygold pure Irish butter. But when the other regular butter is, and what I do is I look at the ingredients, you know, and if it's not just pasteurized milk, you know, or cream, then I don't buy it. I want more natural. Squeegee, squeegee, squeegee. There it is. Alrighty. So plate number one is now just about ready for liftoff. I don't mind to lice them a little on the soft side. So breakfast is getting soyed. Mm-hmm. Did that in ham too.
Right.
Warm as hell. Now for the son, I'm trying to get a couple more eggs. I want more than two.
But yeah.
But we'll still keep it at 3, because you can always eat something else later. Oh. Same thing, we use our secret spices. Suspicious, they look like fresh ground pepper and cumin and sea salt. Oh no, you guessed. Let's see how it's going here. Oh yeah, I'm running out of time. Hey, Batman, how we doing? 3-day weekend, that's right. Got a little government job. Well, I gotta go to work. I worked yesterday too. But hey, good seeing you, brother. How's the smelting going on? I gotta go back in the woods real quick and gotta get some more wood. The neighbor did sell. So the property behind me, the guy who bought it is probably gonna put cattle back there. So I probably will end my jaunts in the woods. I'll talk to him and see how he feels about it. But you know, that's the one consistency in life is change. Just things that happen. You gotta roll with it. So before he gets out there, my son and I probably tomorrow, because it'll be warmer, might take a jaunt in there. And then Wednesday I might, if the soil dries up enough, I might try to break the ground in the garden for the first time. So many things to do, so little time. So much to do, so little time. The new hit song on the charts. Yay. And just think, I almost didn't do this live stream. I said, wow, what the heck? I haven't done it in a while, and now I have my internet back. So remember, stay tuned for live and exciting vitamins and minerals coming next week. And there is much rejoicing. Yay. Then we'll see what sort of workout I do today. I like to get our bench in. But did I wait enough days? Inquiring minds want to know. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Good neighborhood. There you go. All righty. Now for me. Now, because these are jumbo eggs, they're 8 grams of protein per egg versus 6. And then between that and the milk and the bacon and even the potatoes, that's a significant amount of protein to get ready for my workout. Now, while eggs are cooking, I can actually start eating. So, there you go. Good job. Yeah, we'll come down to how soon I get to the gym where I do chest or not. If I run to the store, it helps, but Mm-mm. Oh, that sucks. What? Door? Yeah, it's still going. Still walking. And it's bashful. So, there is the whole presentation. 3 jumbo eggs. We cooked 7 potatoes. And about a pound of bacon. And that was breakfast for the 3 of us. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, catch up here. Right. There you go. Miles ago, knowing you did the best you could, as long as you could. Let's hope that's a very long time from now. And there we go. So everybody, thanks for joining in. Time for me to finish breakfast and get ready to head to the gym here real quick, so I can get some sort of workout. Paradise Acres, how we doing? Good to see you. Thanks for the thumbs up and shares and all that good stuff. And we just finished cooking breakfast, getting ready to eat it, and then I need to get dressed and head for the gym. Sure thing. Everybody have a great weekend too. Thanks for joining in. And I'll be posting some workout videos, whatever I end up doing when I get there. Looks like it might be a shorter workout just because I'm not going to have as much time. So, and give me an extra day on chest probably won't be a bad idea. So, got an idea, probably biceps and some shoulder work in that and see how that goes. Everybody remember rest, nutrition, and proper exercise.